Hi, I'm going to start this video resume by answering to the question, tell me about yourself. My name is Swapnil Chaudhary and I'm from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. A big part of my personality is related from my hometown because I've been born and brought up in Lucknow itself. And the city is very much associated to literature, and my passion for writing came from the city itself. Initially, I used to make journal entries, but later in college, I started writing a novel a biography basically, in order to honor the memory of one of my late friends. I am very much passionate about playing sports, and I have played a lot of sports, individual sports and a team sports, both. And I am much more passionate about team sports because I believe that they are a lot better in many fronts. Naming a few, I've played volleyball, I have played football, I am interested into athletics, and I have also done weightlifting and powerlifting. Apart from that, I am quite passionate about traveling. I travel a lot. My idea of a perfect vacation is one which is planned instantaneously. Just you think about leaving, you have 2 days holidays, and you just leave. So I like this kind of traveling a lot. Lately, I traveled to Darjeeling, and an interesting thing happened there. I met a retired boxer who was quite passionate about photography, and I think now I share his passion. I'm very much passionate about photography too, though I don't own a DSLR right now, but it is the next thing which I'm going to take up. Talking about professional front, I have worked with State Bank of India and I have a 6 month working experience. My job had both kind of posting, a rural and a urban. My job entailed a lot of interaction with customers, which has helped me hone my communication skills. And I believe that I am much more of a people's person now. I mean, I can be friends with anyone. People belonging to different demographic segments. This was something very different for me initially because I was unable to relate to people who were older than me. But now I think I can communicate with them very easily. One more thing that job has given me is that an exposure into the rural parts of area. What are the problems and how a typical day of in a rural area goes by, which I think was an awesome experience. Now answering to the question, what inspires me? I derive inspiration from a very closer contact, from a very closer circle. I don't have my role models are Steve Jobs or Sachin Tendulkar or Muhammad Ali. I get inspired from people which are very close to me. For instance, in sports, I'm inspired from my professor, one of the professor, and one of my coach. My coach imbibed in me a perseverant attitude of never giving up, and that professor imbibed into me an approach which was quite observant. He taught me how to be very observant in a game, in a sports, and how would that beneficial in professional front. I think I am very much inspired from my seniors and from my alumni. I look up to them. I observe them closely. I approach them to ask for suggestions. What all improvements that I can make. Apart from that, uh, on a social front, I think I lack on certain social aspects also. For that, I think I look up to my mother, and I believe that she's quite a social person. She's involved with, she's passionate about the work she does. She is very much indulged into social activities of near and around, and she works for an NGO also. And so I look up to her for that aspects. I ask for continuous suggestions and feedback, so that I can improve myself. Now answering to the third question, which is uh, tell me a situation in which I succeeded. I was in year 2014. Somehow, what I have my peer group in my peer group, a lot of guys were very much passionate about football, and all of a sudden, I developed an interest into it. I had not played football any time before, and I was in my third year. So I approached you. I wanted to train with these guys. I thought that I have enough. I still have 2 years left, and I think I could learn these sports. So I approached the coach and I said that I also want to play this game. But the coach wasn't very flexible about that. He said that when we were having selections in first year, where were you then? you must have been playing. I told him, he knew me that I played different sports. So he said, continue, go on and continue playing other sports which you are good at. Why do you want to come and join football now when it is high, the team is fixed, we have the defined team. I don't know, would you be a perfect match for our team or not? So he had his doubts, but I was really passionate about it. So what I did was, I went to him, I approached him again and again. I went to their training sessions. He told me to just leave from those sessions, and he said that I was disrupting their practice. But what I did was, I made friends with the guys who were already in football team, and I practiced from on myself. Then I approached the coach again and again and again, and you can say it took me about 45 days, and I was into the official training sessions. I used to attend sessions regularly. I even in my final year, I was in my college team, and I went to ITBHU in their sports fest of Spardha, and I even got to play for some time. So I think that was quite a big achievement for me. And my derivatives from that thing was that I think you should be, if you are really passionate about something, and if you go ahead and keep on trying, I think there is nothing that one can achieve. That was one thing that I derived from that event. Now answering to the fourth question, which is, what is something you feel, what is something I feel that I am not really good at? I believe that I have a casual attitude, and a big reason for that is the atmosphere which I have been into since my 11th standard, then into engineering college, where things are really laid back, you relax a lot, nothing is really serious in an undergrad college, especially in engineering, maybe in others too. Also, I believe that I have developed a casual attitude towards things. I don't take things really seriously, because of which I have incurred a lot of, I have hampered a lot of a big chunk of my professional career because of that. I Now, because of this casual attitude of mine, I believe that I am not suitable for taking up really serious jobs, taking positions of responsibility. For instance, position of responsibilities in our colleges. I believe that because I lack, I may falter at some point of time. I may grow bored of something, and this could really hamper. So I think that, so what I do is, I like to take initiatives. So what I do is that I prefer taking roles of second in command. In my college also, I never wanted to be captain. I thought that I wanted to be a vice captain, and even I got an opportunity to be a captain of my college football team and a society also. But I said that I don't want to be a captain. I want to be the vice captain. I don't know why I escaped that. But after doing my job, 6 months of working experience, and after coming to college, I think that these things are changing a little bit. I have realized this mistake of mine, and I'm taking steps towards it. Because the atmosphere at a B school is completely different. Things are really serious here. So if you want to succeed as a B school graduate, and if you want to be successful afterwards, I think I have to eradicate this thing of mine, and I'm taking things really seriously now. So let's see how much I can achieve. Go further with this. Thank you.